Hi, I'm Chris Montoya and I sell houses, and this is a special edition, and we're at Mel's Mills again because they have something spectacular that I wanted to try, and it's their local honey. Hi Mel's.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, we'll call it the Mel's Mills team. Team Mills?
Sure.
That's good, yeah.
Perfect. So we got some local honey out, and I did want to talk about it because 'tis the season for allergies too. So local honey is fantastic for allergies. We also have this pollen. You want to tell me about the Colorado bee pollen?
Yeah, so bee pollen is essentially another way to take honey, but in more of a concentrated form. So what you would do is you take like I don't know, what,
3 to 5 grains.
3 to 5 grains of pollen, put it on your yogurt or just eat it. And then you're getting those immunity effects and that help with allergies and the antihistamines and that kind of thing. So another way to take honey, but in a more potent form.
Yeah. So this is all about, because it is the season for allergies and all.
Right.
So this is all about helping that and then tasting delicious as well. Actually, the second part of it. So which honey are we tasting first?
Well, let's try Burley. Burley Bees. She's local to Canyon City. She's actually North Canyon. Hers is the wildflower honey. So they own an apple orchard, and it's kind of a real dark honey. You'll notice it. Oh,
Other direction.
That's okay.
So with the honey tasting, you want to use the big spark.
Oh, so I ruined
So you
these-
get a lot
I
of
washed
honey.
my hands.
So we
I
have
ruined those
this-
for
We
you.
have these fancy tasting sticks, right? So
Yeah.
the flamingos.
We're
So
all
you're
going to taste it
you're
together.
gonna use it on
Okay,
the-
perfect. I'll just do that. It's natural wood. It's good.
Absolutely, it's all natural.
So I would say, since I've tasted a few of these before, it's a very light. It's exactly what you think honey's going to taste like. But
Yeah.
a little bit more, I would say I can actually taste the flower in there without being like kind of a
Right.
wine connoisseur dude.
Right, so you could be like a honey connoisseur, right? You could
Yes.
think that this one had like notes of apple and wildflower, as well as like a heavier, like a richer taste, richer flavor.
And she not only has hives in her apple groves,
Mhm.
but she also has hives in Colin orchards
Oh, cool.
as well. And so her honey is very, very local, but it's a lot of the pollen. Her bees are feeding off the nectar and the pollen. They're spreading the pollen from trees that we have all around us. So by eating that honey, you're getting little bits of that pollen.
And that's how it helps
you're
allergies.
building up your own
Building
immunity
over
to
time.
those pollens.
And that's local, so hyper-local honey means hyper-local allergy relief.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Love it. Let's try the next one.
Okay, so this next one is Busy Bee, and
Okay.
she's south of Florence. She is a pretty large producer. She's got a lot of hives, but it's a very good quality honey.
You're not going to try some of this honey with
Oh,
me?
I'll try it.
But you already know what the honey
Oh,
tastes
I
like.
already
We can
know.
talk about it.
Here, Gina, you can try some too.
This is one of my all-time favorites. I've been
Yeah,
buying
it's a good-
hers forever, although I love the taste of Busy Bee. If I'm going for taste, or of Burley's, it's just a rich wildflower apple taste, whereas this one is my daily, everyday use. That's more of my snack.
Specials, yeah.
Yes, special.
And this one went to sugars, right?
Yeah.
And so I learned something interesting off camera, of course, but I'd like you guys to tell me the difference between when a honey goes to sugar and when it doesn't. Can you tell me about that?
So a good raw honey will always sugar at a certain temperature, right? But if your honey goes in it, and it's usually between, I think it's 55 to 60 degrees. I'm not an expert on that, but it will sugar, and so that's actually a good thing. It says that your honey is good quality, and it's a full unadulterated honey. Whereas like a lot of honeys that you can buy, especially like really inexpensive places, will be adulterated with like corn syrup or other like rice syrup or something like that.
By adulterated, you mean add that stuff in and it makes it not as good
Yeah,
as the
it's added
traditional
in,
stuff.
or it's just
Just cheaper for them to
Cheaper.
produce.
Yeah.
Corn syrup is way cheaper than honey.
Yeah.
And you don't need the bees doing all the work.
Yep.
Or the
And then you don't get the benefits
harvest.
either.
Yes.
right, because you're just eating sugar.
Yeah, minimizes the
Which
benefits.
is like candy.
Which is still good,
Yeah,
but
but
not
not
as good.
good for you.
Not good for you, which is what we're trying to do here, right?
You're right. So
What do I
this,
have here?
this guy here, this is Bjorn. This is a whiskey barrel honey. So it's honey that's aged in whiskey barrels. And you're gonna find, even if you're not a whiskey lover, which I am not, but I still love this honey.
So in general, I'm not a whiskey guy either,
Yeah.
other than 7 and 7s. But other than that, So in general, I'm not a whiskey guy, but that is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like that sweet, smoky flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't tried lots of different honeys, which I hadn't until I came in here, there's such difference in it, and it's totally worth the taste.
Yeah, yeah, and they're really fun.
And it's
They're
fun.
really fun to try.
Yes.
So another one that Bjorn does is a sweet and spicy honey, and what they've done is they've added sriracha to it. So it's
I actually bought this one.
Yeah, you like this one, so you know what it tastes like. So you want to try it again then?
Of course.
Just to have some.
If you left me here, I'd leave a diabetic.
And this one is great for baking, cooking, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Chicken breasts, glazing your chicken breasts with
So
this
I put it
barbecue.
on top of my cornbread,
that.
and it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, that was the spot right there.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Right. So a lot of people add like jalapenos to their cornbread, right? But you added, what you did is you essentially added it with the honey and the, yummo.
Yeah, it turned out right. It was awesome.
Good job.
So
Good job.
yes, so the thing about that spicy sriracha one is it's got a little bit of a spice. It's not overly sriracha. It's just got that perfect texture and flavor. It's really good.
Right?
It's really good.
Super tasty. Okay. The next one that we're going to try this is Francesca Farms out of Parker. And they have created a turmeric and black pepper complex honey. So basically, you get all the benefits of turmeric and then black pepper, of course, when you add it to a lot of different things, especially turmeric. It puts it on steroids and it makes it a lot more potent for somebody.
It activates the turmeric for your body to uptake.
And turmeric's just fantastic for you.
Great for cardiovascular,
traditionally-
anti-inflammatory, that kind of thing. So you can try that one.
Traditionally, you won't find a turmeric recipe like golden milk going back in history. Golden milk is always made with black pepper because it activates the turmeric for your
What would you put
body.
that with?
You know, a lot of people put it in their coffee or their tea. You could use it.
If you're making traditional golden milk, which is the way it was traditionally turmeric was taken, it always had the turmeric, the black pepper, the honey, and then they put it in their milk, coconut milk or almond milk or cashew milk or any of the milks, warmed a little bit in the morning with just a little bit of coconut oil in there too. And that blend has been used for ages for turmeric, for anti-inflammatory, for all heart function, they're even studying turmeric for its effects on cancer. And
Yeah, I know turmeric's good for you. I
cancer,
just don't know the levels of how good it is for you. I've heard a lot about turmeric.
But that's halfway done to the golden milk, basically, is putting it in warm.
Yeah, I was going to say, for me, how I'm picturing that one is tea, like a black tea. I don't know if that makes sense. But
No, that's perfect.
That's actually how I'm picturing it. So
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Let's hit the next one because it's going to be awesome.
All right, so this next one I know you're looking forward to. This is a blueberry whipped honey. This is from Shelly's Bees. She's in Florence, and she does a whipped honey. What she does is she adds freeze-dried fruit to it, and it's like super good. It's like somewhat of an alternative to jam.
So this is whipped.
Yeah, it's a whipped honey. It's got the blueberry in it. Now she does it in a lot of different flavors. This is blueberry. She also has cinnamon, strawberry banana, peach.
So it tastes like honey with heavy honey. Then the very aftertaste is the blueberry. I was expecting a little bit heavier, but it's actually very light.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
she also does a really good quality raw honey as well.
And so that one is local as well.
It is.
Perfect.
It is. Yeah. She does a great job.
Awesome.
So some of the other things we wanted to talk about too is that you can use honey, you can eat it and ingest it, but you can also put it in like beauty products to add that, to get the same kind of benefits and add like fun to what you're doing. So we created like a lavender and honey soap. So it's a soap that we use actually Burley's honey, it's local, and just add it in there and it gives it a really nice color. It's a great scent.
I've never heard of that, but that's an awesome idea.
And honey is used in wound care and skin care, and has been for years and years and years. And now you can even buy honey-infused bandages because of the way it accelerates healing on
It's
the
a
skin.
natural antibiotic.
So in the soaps or our lotions, which we also use honey in, a couple of our lotion blends, you're getting that directly onto your skin.
Oh yeah, we're using that.
Goat's milk or aloe. So we have a goat's milk and then an aloe base. Which one you like?
I'm gonna go with the goat's milk.
What's this one? Here you go. Here.
You want some? It's awesome.
I know.
I know, it's super yummy.
This is super awesome.
This is coconut and honey.
Yeah.
That's
One
awesome.
of our fun ones. Yeah.
That's totally fun.
It smells great. Like it's like beachy, huh?
Yes.
You're out on the beach. Oh.
Feel relaxed already. Awesome. Are we close to where we need to be, or is there a couple more to taste?
Oh, we have a lot more to taste. So it just depends on where you want to go. So we have like a ginger honey. We have a wild orange. We have a hemp honey.
Let's go with the ginger honey, and let's try the hemp.
And the hemp. Okay. All right. Are you a fan of ginger?
I like ginger in some things.
Okay.
So that's why I want to taste it, see if this was the thing I liked.
Yeah,
This
you like
is-
it in this one.
From Sweet Pea Farms, and they're
She's based out of
between
Salida.
Salida and Poncha Springs.
Yeah. Actually, I've never tried this one.
You like it?
I might have a new favorite.
Really?
I'm shocked at how good that is. Like ginger's usually very powerful, and that's potent, but not like, that's really good.
Right.
That one's good for after a meal, that type of thing. Help aid in digestion,
Yeah.
stomach.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a total.
Have you ever tried like CBD products like hemp? Okay.
Yeah, of
All right,
course.
so you're gonna recognize this flavor then. Here you go. This is this is Colorado hemp honey. They're based out of Parker as well. So it's kind of a different something. It's not everybody's favorite.
It's not, it's so, CBD, for what I've used it for in the past, is for sleep, right? So I take CBD to help me sleep, because it's just one of those things that really is great for it. So I wouldn't say the flavor is exactly how I'd be, but I imagine in a green tea, that's
Probably pretty tasty.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, I can picture that in a green tea
Yeah.
Right.
being just off the charts fantastic.
Right.
So, yes.
Right.
So a little honey for everyone.
Yeah, we got a lot of different varieties, and of course, all of our honey is made. It's based in Colorado, so we do have the local ones, local, but we also have a lot of ones. We get a lot of customers from the Denver area, and so we carry some of those honeys that are close to that area as well.
Very
we
awesome.
have Beyond the Hive, which they are one. I think that honey, that family has been making honey for hundreds of years in Colorado, or
over 100
harvest,
years,
yeah, over 100
Yeah.
years in Colorado, and then our biatch is out of Fort Lupton, and again.
That's hilarious.
She also makes a whole line of beauty products, so she like lotions, or a lotion stick, and then she does deodorants and things like that are kind of fun.
Very cool.
And all of our honey sticks come from Beyond the Hive as well, and they're different flavors: mango, watermelon, habanero, blackberry.
Yeah. There's just so much to try and so much to do. So first of all, thanks girls for being so sweet and having me back. But honey joke. And then second of all, tell me where you guys are located again.
We're at 2815 East Main Street here in Canyon City. You can also, if you're local to the area, you're going to find us next to the Humane Society. If you're not local, you're going to find us off of Highway 50 in Ash, next to the Conoco.
Yes, so it's fantastic. Please, if you have allergies or any issues at all, these are the girls to see. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Chris Montoya, who's gonna sell your house? He'll find you one.